Joy, you're muted.
Thanks. Thank you.
We forgot to put out the ground rules.
Yeah, you said make a video. I didn't understand the make a video part.
Video
What part of make a video do you not
I don't have fucking time to go make a ground rule.
Come on, we all got time.
But I got to make a quick comment on an observation.
What is that?
I can't believe all of you guys are like clean shaven. Nobody's got a beard or a mustache. Even
Joel.
Joel.
I had to be on TV this morning, so.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
You had to be on TV?
Yeah.
For Scouts?
Yeah.
It's for his music.
Yeah, for my music.
How do I make it so I can see everybody?
You'll only see 4 people. Well, no, I guess
you can do gallery view,
yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, there's it.
Damn it.
On the top right.
Yeah.
Top right. Okay.
Help her out, Joel. I'm tweeting people.
See, up there, you hit this thing. Oh, actually, if I do this, it would be more in line.
Okay, my top right says leave. You guys.
Leave.
Come on.
That's
Are you
what that's
in with the Zoom app or the web browser? Web browser or Zoom app?
Maybe I'm not in the Zoom app. Oh, I'm on Safari.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I'm
Zoom
gonna
app is better.
I'm gonna zoom out. Hello, glasses. I don't know. What's her name?
This is Hetty. One moment.
Hello.
Switch the audio. So,
Okay, I'm gonna go do it on the app. I'll be back. If I can figure out how to hang up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
she can hear you now. Ran away.
Run away. So any other ground rules we should have, Jeremy?
Did I turn screen sharing off? Oh, I forgot to turn screen sharing off.
Oh yeah, we don't want that happening.
Nobody share their screen.
Unless it's what are you working on right now? That's
right,
probably a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
What is? Oh, that's this. There was something behind me. Like, is there a robot behind me? I do have a. I do have a guitar I can show off. I could be like Jeremy and put it.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere.
You just kind of put it over on the side. Looking fancy. Makes you seem artistic.
Autistic, more like. Oh. That's gonna fall. Nope, can't see it. Pointless endeavor.
That was a
way to do it.
Waste of time.
So much of life
is through. Oh no!
How far away do you have your computer from your face? Pretty far. It looks like.
Let's see. This feels.
Can you change camera zoom?
Yeah, you can. You can, if you have more than one camera hooked up, you can go. No. You can go to
more than one camera hooked up. What do you think this is?
Here's Thunderbolt display.
What do you? What the? Wow, you're so pro.
Eyeglasses.
Wow, that's see.
Yeah, I have an app that crops my camera, so that way you when I do have people back on the in the frat house, the idiocy is cropped. Yeah.
Enable HD.
That is how I am getting through all my meetings throughout the day. I'm just cropping my kids out.
Touch up my appearance. Oh, let's see what that does.
It's going to get you all smooth.
I had yesterday a call.
Didn't do anything.
Where I did a background video.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I played with that a little bit. Ooh, it moves.
Sports cars. Old sports cars. Photos.
Nice.
I didn't know that they actually moved. I thought they were just pictures.
No, it's a video.
Oh, that's cool.
Made
Okay, that's why it's moving.
Yeah, virtual
That
background.
that is totally sweet.
Your computer does not meet the requirements. That's because I have a very, very old machine.
Very old machine.
Okay, now.
Yes, now.
This is the same fucking thing. I'm sorry if the children are listening. I still can't see everybody, but that's fine.
Sorry to the children. Sorry for children.
I'll clean it up.
I just fetched the girls.
See, I want to see him. God. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I love living my life half-assed.
You're living your best life, Joy. Your best life.
Not so sure.
Screenshot.
Disagree.
When I was talking to my friends, I could like do a virtual background. It was the best.
I can't because my computer does not support it. So maybe.
And you're doing it on your
older.
phone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that's your
Doesn't
problem.
support it.
No, when I did it with my friends.
Oh,
I did it on my phone. Virtual backgrounds were made. Okay,
I don't know.
that's fine. I don't know either. Doesn't matter. It does, but okay. I have something besides the beard news to say. I also had another chat this morning with Italy, and I saw an Italian baby. So I have spoken with Germany, Italy,
Wow.
wherever you live, Paul, and here. So, Cincinnati?
Yeah.
In the call yesterday that I mentioned, there was someone from Monotype, someone from London, and
You did mention Google yesterday, but
yeah, someone. But he's living in Zurich, in
Wow.
Switzerland.
Oh, wow. Can you introduce us to those littles?
This is Hetty.
That's
This is
Hadi. I
Ben.
saw her before. And what's the little Passie's name?
Ben.
Ben. See, that's in the
Hi,
background. Ben.
So now I've seen a German baby boy and an Italian baby boy today.
Not the baby.
And they both, it's a boy, right? Ben, yeah.
Perhaps
They both
you
had
fetched Adam.
pacifiers. She's not a baby,
No.
but he is. Ben. Oh, I see his name
he's
in
two.
the background. Well, I'm going to call that a baby. But they both of the babies had pacifiers and dark curly hair, so I guess that's just how it is. That's so cute. All right, we can stop talking about the German and Italian babies.
Yeah. Perhaps I can show you later some
You can show me a real baby,
real baby.
not a toddler.
Sag einmal Hallo.
Hi.
Edda,
Oh my gosh.
the oldest one.
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm
You forget.
11. Yes, great.
You forget.
No, I think she thought about it, how it's spelled in English.
Gotcha.
Yes.
God, I just take all that for granted. It's terrible. I do. Like, I don't know any language. Not even this one, really.
Bye-bye. Hetty is 7. Yes.
7.
I love it. Ben, do you talk yet?
Normally, yes, but
Yeah. Being shy.
yes, a little bit.
I see a
Enchanted.
smile.
Later, perhaps he will come and show a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do a little performance.
Bring some toys, show all that.
All right. I'm waiting for Jeremy to mute me.
Oh, man, if you're going to start eating, mute. Mute.
Damn it. Okay. I'm going to check some emails,
What
but
did
I'm
you
listening.
do to where I can't mute you?
Same thing I do to my kids.
She's
am I
done
gonna do this?
something. She's done something. I can't.
She's unmutable.
I'm not. I'll
She's
be quiet. I'm
unmutable.
not going to eat anything.
I'm
else.
clicking.
Yeah.
I'm clicking the mute, and it will not mute her.
God, I got to get like some good lighting or something.
Oh, For some reason, it didn't say that I was. What?
Okay, can we just
Oh,
kick this
because I'm
off?
not logged in. That's why I'm not logged in.
What's
There's no. Oh man, we're in a dangerous meeting, right? We're in a dangerous.
Oh, Jeremy is host now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
did
I
say the
couldn't.
host was.
That's why I couldn't. Okay, I wasn't logged in properly. Now I'm in. Now I'm in. Now I have control over Joy. Mike has joined.
Hi, folks.
Right.
Hello. Ding. What else is coming in?
Did you just mute me, Jeremy?
Yes, I did.
Trying to meet
didn't.
Mike.
I didn't want to listen to your crackers.
All right. Oh, hey, Mike.
Hello.
How do you know Jeremy?
I know Jeremy through Paul, and I know Paul for a long time.
Did you know
Since,
that Paul and Jeremy
elementary
have
school.
never met?
I seem to remember that being a thing from one of the episodes, that the three of you have never all gotten together. I'm not sure if I knew that Paul and Jeremy had never met.
Right.
I didn't know that. But it's true, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's true. It is a true thing.
Social distancing. Right?
Yep. So at its best.
Social distancing before it was cool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a practice that takes decades of perfection.
Yeah. Like mindfulness,
Feel
you
pretty-
never truly become the master of your social distancing.
Yeah, I've known Mike since elementary school, actually.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys go to the same parochial school?
Yeah, that's what we called it, a parochial school.
You said the kids threw rocks at you at church school.
Yeah. Yep.
Was Mike
Wait,
one of those?
That
didn't
was
know you
it. That
got
was when I
stoned at
moved.
school.
That was when I moved to Kansas City. That was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes
junior
more
high.
sense.
That was junior. No, we threw rocks at cars when we were in elementary school. in
Oh,
the park.
sure.
I got in trouble for that once.
I only
That,
threw ice at cars. Chunks of ice.
And avoid playing dodgeball, or the very un-PC thing we used to call it
Oh,
back in the
gosh.
day.
Oh, what'd you call it?
Smear the
Not gonna
queer.
say. Yes.
Mike's gonna say
You
it.
didn't know what the queer
Yep.
was. Like,
Right?
Holy.
Huh, we never
that
called
was
it that.
actually. I thought that smear the queer was more like a variation of Polish handball than dodgeball.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
equally bad.
It is, isn't it? But what we called those things, at least according to my faulty memory, was where you throw the ball at the wall, and it bounces, and if you catch it and if it touches you and you don't catch it, then you have to run to the wall, and then people try to
And
throw
touch
the
it.
ball
And then
at
that was
you.
spread eagle. That's where you
while
did
you're
the
running.
spread eagle thing, right?
Oh, that,
Is this becoming like a
Remember,
butt stuff thing?
Everything's a butt stuff thing. I mean,
A
at some
little,
point, it's all grab ass at a certain point.
oh man, I remember we played with a lacrosse ball, and man, that thing hurt if it got you.
Yeah, especially indoors. Let's remember the rainy days when we'd go into the smelly gym.
With the pure cement floor.
Yes, cinder block everything.
Yeah,
Good
I remember
times.
one of our games was to try to hit the lamps hanging from the ceiling with a ball. That was one
Yes.
of our favorite pastimes. And also
Yes.
throwing. Remember those sticky octopuses / squids or whatever they were?
Yeah.
And you
Got
got
one
out of
over
like a
ceiling,
25-cent machine. You throw it at the wall, and it
Oh,
would,
yeah.
roll down slowly. We always see who could throw that up highest on the wall, and I remember them getting like stuck for days on occasion. Decided not to walk down the wall.
It sounds like we were in quarantine, just making.
It does
up
kind of
things.
sound. Yeah, it sounds very.
We were pretty much on the island of Lost, and we were just part of Dharma Initiative. Boy, that's a dumb deep cut.
It was Lord of the Flies, Cement Brick Gym Edition.
So I have a
Anything.
science question
Cool thing.
while we're all just sitting here. I think we've got a couple more people who are on their way in based on some tweets that I just saw.
Yeah, commute is a bitch.
Yeah. Let's see. So, okay, science question, because you mentioned concrete floors in the gym. So anybody else, when you sit on a concrete floor for a while, does your butt get itchy? And if so, why does that happen? Or is it just me?
What?
Am I the only one that gets itchy butt?
Yeah.
whenever
Butt
you
itchy
sit
on a concrete floor?
Yeah, have you not ever gotten to
Are you
like
wearing
really
pants?
Smooth or
Oh, yeah.
or like a patio, like a rough.
Smooth? Like, about 20 minutes in, I'll just like start feeling real itchy.
Why are you sitting on a concrete floor for
This
20
must be
minutes?
scout related.
But
Yes.
Well,
is this-
no,
is this
I mean it's
even-
been all throughout my life. You'd have to sit down, like let's say you're playing Duck Duck Goose in the middle of the gym floor.
Your
And-
gyms were concrete?
well, some of them.
I guess you
were.
already covered that. Mine were not.
Some of them were.
Oh, so this
For
is
schools
with
that had no
intervening clothing. This is with pants on.
Yeah,
I had pants on. Pants
So
were
you're not-
on.
Not butt
Okay.
naked, huh?
No, not
Huh.
butt naked. It was a clothing thing, and
Were they
okay.
shorts?
No, it's regular pants. So apparently it's just me. Apparently it's just me.
Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
I just don't think I've ever sat on indoor concrete with pants on for 20 minutes. But I'm
Well,
willing to try
okay,
and see if
go
it
try
itches.
it and see if your butt gets
Have you
itchy.
sat indoor on a wood floor for 20 minutes?
Yeah, no butt itchiness.
So you have done a comparative test of
Yeah,
other
I told you it was a science question. Hey, we are
Well,
truly
oh.
international now. Truly international now. Not only do we have a guest from Germany, we also now have a guest from Australia down in the bottom corner. Ross Float came in. Hey, Ross.
Hi.
How you doing?
Representing the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
I
We're
can't
the
see
Brady
him.
Bunch.
Oh, he's
We're almost
muted.
the Brady
I'm
Bunch.
unmuting him. There you
Thank
go.
you.
I've unmuted.
Good evening. How are you?
All right. All right. How you hanging in down there?
Yeah, we're doing okay actually. Not doing too badly. Been working in this tiny room all week. But yeah, doing quite well.
Well, good. Good. Are you getting stir crazy yet, or?
Yeah, very much so. But we'll get through it. It'll be fine.
We need an
Yeah.
introduction.
Oh, okay.
You know all these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I know all these
people.
people that I'm throwing in here. Ross, tell the other people in the room who you are.
Sure. Obviously, my name is Ross. I'm a designer from Melbourne, Australia, and I pretty much spend most of my time working on a whole bunch of random design stuff and wearing ties at 3 a.m.
So I did see you're wearing a tie, and is that what time it is there now?
Yes, it is. It's coming on.
Oh my lord!
That is dedication.
True artist.
Yeah.
That is absolute dedication. Very sharp dressed, and it's 3 a.m. and you're stuck in the tiny room. Man,
Where can we see your
exactly.
work? You want to do a plug for a website or something? We can.
No.
No, I can't talk about what I'm working on right now.
Oh, okay.
now he is the principal for his design studio.
No, not
Which
anymore.
is
Oh, not anymore.
No,
really?
I
What
work for
happened?
other people now.
Ooh,
I know, it's very
this is
shocking.
a new thing that I did not, or how new, or has this happened for 5 years and I just didn't realize it?
A couple of years. No, I work for a Dutch company now.
Ooh, a Dutch company.
this
Wow.
truly
Yeah.
is international.
So
That's pretty.
So
wild.
we all speak to each other very directly all the time. It's pretty good.
That's awesome. That
Yeah.
is pretty wild. That is
Yeah.
pretty wild. Oh, I got another person coming in here. Frank Aldano. You're unmuted. Hello.
Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. Okay, everybody's just kind of introducing themselves and saying who they are and how they're doing, what they're doing.
So you do you have to unmute him?
I unmuted him. Yeah. So if you wouldn't mind, just tell the group who you are. Frank.
Oh, I was trying to be a gentleman. Let ladies go first.
Oh no!
Oh, thank you.
We've all been on for a
everyone
while.
knows who Joy's in.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've all been.
My
on
name
for a
is
while.
my name is Frank Adano. I live here in Olathe. I'm a very active person with the Boy Scouts. I do a lot of fishing events, hunter safety, And I guess I just need to understand more of the purpose of your meeting. Am I part of it? Or do you-
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
we
we're just
all do.
yeah, we the podcast that I do, we have just been doing a daily episode where we're just kind of checking in with each other, seeing how everybody's doing. Yesterday, we decided as an experiment to try to have guests on, and we had a whole bunch of people show up, and it was a complete mess. And so today, well, it was a mess from the fact that I had
It was
to
the worst
send
thing
out,
we've ever done.
yeah, it was a
With
mess
all my
because I had to
friends.
send out all those individual links. So I came up
Yeah,
with
that's what
a
became
more
it.
organized way of doing this today, and I just said, hey, anybody who wants to get on and just check in with other people who are sitting in tiny wooden boxes, do so and tell us how you do it.
This is a disciplinary meeting.
Yeah.
Frank, you're in trouble.
I'd like
Bring
to talk
it.
to you about something.
Wait. Does this mean I'm confined to staying at home now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yes, please practice your social distancing. But I
wanna
guess
know-
if
I
you want
wanna
to do a
know
lot
from,
of fishing, though.
I want to
Go
know
ahead.
from Ross if Tom Hanks is okay. You have him.
I was wondering that.
You
So,
have been.
from what I understand, we own Tom Hanks now. Like,
He's
he
Australia's
belongs to
sweetheart.
us. Yeah, exactly. So he belongs to us. He's been here for more than 30 days, which means by adverse possession, he's ours.
All right. Well,
He's now a resident.
take good care of him, please.
We don't
He's
guarantee
been our
that.
national treasure forever. He's yours.
It's America's.
and he was
grandfather.
sadly not in National Treasure, but something very much like it.
Yes.
That's a terrible movie.
That was awful. I apologize.
That
all around.
bad joke.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
we
Troy.
got Troy who has shown up. Troy,
Guys, am I on mute?
you're
No,
unmuted
no,
now.
we can hear you.
What is Troy?
What is
Now he's
what
on
is
mute.
Troy?
Oh, now
Now
Troy's
you're
on
muted,
mute.
Troy.
I know Troy. So I know Troy from Procter Gamble days and other design circles.
Troy won't let me unmute him.
Are you guys doing the lock unlock thing right now?
Oh,
Or
yep, that's exactly what we were doing. Click, 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 click.
Are we good now?
You're good.
Awesome.
What is Troy?
What
is
are
Troy?
you?
Troy is again, pardon the mess, and thanks for letting me crash the party. So, or join the party. So I'm a UX person, and I've known Paul for a while, and saw his invite and thought I definitely wanted to check in and see what he was up to, and by virtue of that, what you all are up to. So I love the guitar, but the guitar is plural. Nice. Bass, acoustic bass.
Yes, acoustic bass.
Fantastic.
Where's your banjo and your ukulele?
Ukulele's upstairs. I haven't had a banjo for about 20 years.
Son
But
of a-
acoustic bass
Jeez,
is just like
Troy,
your voice.
God.
Yeah. Oh, yes. It's just nice and smooth and rich.
Troy, where do you live?
My family and I
Your house.
live near Kings Island in the Cincinnati. I don't know where everyone here is from, but we're in the Cincinnati area. Just what are we? South.
Do you know Paul?
I do know
Paul
Paul.
lives there.
Yes.
We
yes.
live very near each other, literally, not just in Cincinnati, but in areas. I'm also close to Kings Island.
Yes. And we're both sporting hats, so we're like twinsies today. Oh, this. Is
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I've got this is my Jamaica
Oh, you're
hat.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's where I thought you were from.
I'm not from
Everyone show your heads.
Gray.
virtual headbutt, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I have not.
So you guys know each other from Procter Gamble?
Yeah. Sorry, pardon the ambiguity. So yeah, through Procter & Gamble and just I think UX in general. I've been
Yeah.
affiliated with quite a few events in the past several years in Cincinnati. I was director of Cincinnati Design Week this past year, and heavily involved in the UX scene and design scene in the region. And I'm also an adjunct professor at Miami University. I teach design prototyping
That's right.
here in the
Wow.
Cincinnati area.
Paul. That's right. That's right. Troy does that.
That's right. Troy does a lot of things that I always forget what they
I
are.
want to.
That's
I'm
awesome.
the polar opposite. What does Paul do? Nothing.
We don't even know if he has a job.
I have been social distancing
Yeah.
for decades.
Can't even
see
verify that yours is a real job yet.
Yeah, that's true. But what is a real job?
What is
It's too
going on?
much. It's too much.
That's too much for two. That's too
So,
much. I see child wandering in the background.
Ooh, I love children.
You missed it. You missed it.
All right.
Is it the
So,
baby?
so any good stories of stuff that has been going on in your homes, in your social distancing? Anything interesting that has been going on? This is
You gotta name a
not
person.
for Paul or Joy.
No, I know,
I've
but
heard
you got to
enough.
say someone's name.
I will wait and see if somebody wants to jump in.
I just heard from my ex-wife that she's working in a, I don't know, for persons with disabilities, a special care home or something like that. And 2 groups already have coronavirus.
Two
there.
groups?
And yes, 2 groups.
gosh.
Houses, and it's
Oh.
this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
No.
So
The whole
I'm
staff
guessing
had to be
elderly.
No, it's mixed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Younger people, elderly people. It's a really a lot of houses with a lot of groups.
Uh-huh.
But
Ooh.
the whole staff had to be changed out, and they have to go in there with protection now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So your
And
ex-wife,
so
she's a healthcare worker then?
Yes, he's working there.
Man. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, the real estate market is pretty interesting.
Who's that?
I bet it is. This is Frank. He turned his camera.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I had the bed head, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to show the video. What the hell?
Actually,
if you wanna
I'm
see.
really interested in that. Tell me
It's
more,
awful.
because I haven't really. I honestly have just tried to not watch the news, and so I mean, how is the real estate market going? 'Cause, I
Well,
mean, that's
Traditionally, here in Kansas City, the strongest markets for us are always going to be the spring market. So when I have people contact me thinking about putting their house on the market, usually your best time to go on the market and to sell it for the highest amount is going to be in March and April timeframe.
Hmm.
And then it usually starts to fizzle down in May, June, because that's when people are getting out of school or going on vacations. So this year, with the virus as it came into play, I actually had 2 houses on the market in 1 week, and they both sold within 24 hours for well over asking price. So now the dilemma in the real estate world is to make sure that these people can retain their job status up until the day of closing. So of the three houses I put on the market, 2 of them with multiple offers in a couple of days or within the first 24 hours, they're all going to close in the next 10 days from today. Okay. So the trick is trying to make sure that everybody, one, has a job to be able to close, because in a real estate transaction, if you lose your job up until the day before closing, you actually have an out of the contract due to the financial obligation of it.
okay.
So now, from a real estate perspective, though, when I put a house on the market going forward, first you've got sellers who are saying, do I really want to open my house and be subject to the possibility of the virus coming in? And then you've got the buyers who are saying, well, do I really want to go through the house that everybody else has been going through and maybe pick it up from them? So we're kind of halting, putting some houses on, but we're coming out with waivers for people to be able to sign to understand, if I do look at a house, how can I look at it? So virtual tours and actual walk-through tour of the house is coming in pretty handy. It's still pretty risky to be able to go in and buy a house sight unseen. You're going off the video itself, so it's kind of a risky thing. But I think all in all, the real estate market, our strong spring market, is going to be our fall market this year. That's kind of my prediction.
Huh? Yeah.
Seems like real estate agents could, or agencies could start getting like Oculus Quests, shipping those to people who want to take a tour virtually, go through and walk through a house. I mean, you'd have to have the equipment to take the photos to map it onto a 3D. I mean, all that software.
Honestly,
like that could be a really cool future.
Yeah, a lot of agents are actually, and I do a lot of drone photography and videography, but a lot of agents are coming through with their phones, just your phone itself, and walk through it, and do a virtual tour of the property. And then you post that on YouTube, and that's how we're able to share that. We just have to make sure that as a real estate agent that you have to be able to mark, you have to note in any advertisement your company and your broker's name and a phone number as well. So it's not that hard.
I've been working on a project for people with disability to basically provide property listings for people with disability. And this is the kind of thing that we should have been doing for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Accessibility,
everything,
yeah.
and I tell a lot of people what we're going through right now just kind of helps us better prepare for in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the virtual tours is something I've actually provided for a lot of my clients, just because I come into it thinking I want you to see it online and not waste the seller's time for a whole hour saying you're going to be in there and you're only in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I try to show as much as I can up front where you don't really hinder that. So
well, and I've
happening
really
is good.
liked you were saying, the drone stuff. I've really liked the listings whenever you first got that drone and was showing off some of the drone listings and stuff. There aren't a lot of agents that do drone stuff, do they?
No.
Or is that gotten bigger in the last year or two?
No, but the thing is, with the drone, now we're required to have a pilot's license if you're
Yeah,
using
I
it
know.
for purpose of real estate or something of that nature.
Yeah.
So you're not seeing a lot of them out there, and I personally don't have my pilot's license yet. I'm studying for it.
Yeah.
And my wife just reminded me this morning this would be a good time to kind of get it going.
You know what? It would.
I know.
We're going to come back to goals at the end of the episode, and maybe that would be a good goal for you.
And that's not for like a drone through the house. That's for around the house, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
You
actually
could fly a drone in a house too, right?
anytime that you're using a drone to gain monetarily from, i.e. real estate or anything of that nature, you're required to have a pilot's license.
Yep.
If you're just doing a drone for your own personal need, you don't need a pilot's license. But if I'm using something, taking footage of it, pictures or whatever, for the purpose of selling and gaining monetarily, then I'm required to have a pilot's license.
When does a person have a personal need for a drone?
That's a great question.
Repeat the question.
Yeah.
When does a person have a personal need for a drone?
Recreational. You got a lot of recreational out there.
Yeah.
Just like what Paul said, if I wanted to take a drone through my house, and when I'm shooting larger houses, close to $1 million or over, then they have enough square footage inside for me to be able to get a drone into it. But a lot of the footage that I take now on the inside of a house, I shoot it from a gimbal, so I don't have the bouncing and stuff with it as well.
Yep.
So just personal.
I just had a weird idea. Can you prescribe or cordon off the path of a drone and allow, put one in a house? If someone wanted to virtually tour it, they would take over that drone and be like, I want to go to the living room, and it goes there, but doesn't run into anything, doesn't go too high or too low. It has a flight plan, if you will. That could be kind of an interesting, it's like double virtual. It's not just what you've shown them, but hey, I'm going to go control this drone.
Yeah,
but the drone has a path it will go on.
I think the risk with that, first off, the two of the drones that I shoot with today have sensors on them to where they can't theoretically fly into something, but they can back into something. Right. So they've got the sensors on the bottom, on the sides, and on the front. But if I'm flying backwards, I could put them in the tree, and I just did that one. I did that once here this last summer. But your drone, a lot of my drones are only going to have a flight time of about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. And each one of these drones are about $1,500 each. So for me to say, hey, you're going to be in line to fly my drone, you got to have the control. I think it's too complicated, but I think that what you're talking about is if you're able to put that together in a video, and this is something that Jeremy will probably know more about, where then you can manipulate that video forward, backwards, or whatever you wanted.
Yeah, there's a way you could do something. Because battery power would definitely be the number one thing, because especially the drone that he's talking about, I'm assuming you're talking like a DJI Mavic with the sensors. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that thing is small enough to where it can definitely go into most homes, and you can pre-program flight paths on it.
Yep.
So it would be a possible, really the real sticker at this point would be battery life more than anything. But yeah, and then also the backing into something.
I like the little person that just joined us.
Oh, yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Aw.
Did Ben bring anything this time? No, he's just still hanging out, checking. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, something.
Do those indoor drones have any issues with navigation indoors? I know outdoor drones require, GPS satellite.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, the drone itself, it's both indoor, outdoor. I've never seen one that's specifically for indoor and one specifically for outdoor. For my drone, using both the Mavic Pro and the Phantom 4 Pro are both DJI drones, and I can fly them both inside or outside. I could shoot video, or I could take still pictures as well. I could set them up on flight plans. I could do so much with them. When I'm putting farmland or farm on cell, I can do a 360 around where it captures everything from a standard position. It's endless. They're all over the place.
Good to know, because I have a Phantom 3, not the Pro version, and I've never tried to use it indoors.
That one's a little big to try anything indoors, you know.
Well,
it's true. It is
yeah.
big.
So long as you got the sensors on it, I'm okay with that.
Although
Maybe I
in
can
these
run into
times,
something.
we should give it a crack.
Yeah, I mean, if I still had my Phantom 2, yes, there's no reason why we couldn't. Let's just rip it and see what goes. But
Right? What could go wrong?
what could go wrong?
Can we do that
Well, hey,
now?
To change it real quick, did you ever see Jeremy on TV this morning?
No, and he
no.
won't even tell us what it was about.
Well, I'll tell you what it was about. Sure. No, I'll tell you what it about. Yes, I had to go on TV this morning because you guys, Paul and Joy know that I've been working on a video for that animation merit badge for scouting. And so that is online finally. And I went on to say, hey, we've got all these different subject matter experts in Kansas City that are making classes for scouts to take. Mine just happens to be animation, and it happens to be the first one on, so I get to be the one on TV. But yeah, we put the website up at 5:00 last night, and as of 8:30 this morning, I already had 75 students.
Millions. No.
No, not from Italy. No, they're just from the United States. But
No, he said million.
oh, million. No,
75
just 70,
million.
just 75. But yeah, that's why I was on TV.
Sorry, I went way out of range. My bad.
Yeah. So that was my thing. All right. So this has been about a 30-minute show. So let's go with our goals. I'm gonna go down the screen as I'm looking at them. So Joel in Germany, how did your goal from yesterday go? How did the call? You said that you got on the call. You had a bunch of people.
Yeah, a bunch of people, a lot of small talk. It was what I say. It was past 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit tired now, but it was great. Some people. So Chris Hyman was there for a short time. It's one of the
Very
best
nice.
people. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what's your goal going into the weekend?
Relax. A little bit work. Have to do a little bit of work. I'm a little bit behind, but that's not a lot. So.
Yeah.
I don't understand
I have the
why
kids
you're
here.
busy. Like, what do you have going on
Look at all
there?
this going on.
I'm busy. I only I work 4 hours a day at the moment. The last
Daycare?
week, yeah. And the rest I'm at home because of the baby.
Oh my God.
Oh, very nice.
But next week I think I have to work 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
That
Well,
will
because
be a little bit harder.
well, what is
Paternity leave.
yeah, paternity leave. What is family leave like for you in Germany?
Yeah, I
You
could
said you had
take-
2 weeks off before.
No, I don't have 2 weeks. I just took vacation,
Oh, okay.
half days. Yeah,
Oh.
I could take paternity leave, but then I have to live with about 67% of my income.
Ugh. Probably not a good thing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't do that. But I was planning to doing home office, so that's
That'll work.
Very
that'll work
nice.
now.
Very
That
nice.
baby looks happy.
I have that.
It was just fat. I
Aw.
think.
All right, let's move to Mike. Mike, goal for the weekend.
Jeez. I think my goal I have some work to do. So my goal is to get this, make some significant progress on this book interior that I'm working on. Beyond that, I haven't really thought, beyond surviving my kids and stuff like that. So that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Frank, goal for the weekend.
Clean my office. Maybe I could shoot a better background then.
Oh, there you go.
And maybe
Clean
next
your
time I'll
office.
have a hat, like a Jamaica hat. I love Jamaica.
Yeah, that's a good hat. That's a nice hat. That's a nice hat. Hey, hat.
I'm not sure. Troy looks like he's
What?
deep in thought.
Goal for the weekend.
Did
Yeah,
you fall
well,
asleep?
first, yeah. So I think again, joining the party late. Can someone give some super light, brief context around the goal setting aspect of this? Because I'll
Not really.
No,
yeah.
No.
I think goal number one is like half kidding to survive, but just to my goal is to continue to manage everything right now. I know, like I said before, I know Paul through Procter & Gamble, and one thing I'm a fan of, I want to circle back to, I heard a couple of you talk about work with along the disability route, and I was a UX lead for Kroger Digital here in Cincinnati for almost 3 years, and I built a practice for testing for accessibility. So anytime that topic comes up, it resonates with me, and I speak regionally and nationally on that topic, and
Awesome.
and testing behavioral aspects of digital properties for human beings that have a wide variety of all sorts of impairments. So happy to dive into that at any point in time in the near future or far future. But back to goals, definitely to manage everything. Lucky to be part of a really good team with Procter & Gamble in Cincinnati right now. And really excited to be part of this. This is fantastic.
Yeah,
Pretty
this is
big
fun.
deal.
This is fun. Ross,
Maybe we
goals.
do this on Fridays or something.
Yeah.
my goals for the weekend.
Yeah.
My partner, her business just closed,
Ah,
so she's in a difficult space. So literally just looking after her for the weekend.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Good guy.
that's good. Just kind of decompress and get
Yeah.
fresh. Right.
Yeah, that's
Right,
it. That's all I want to do.
All right. That sounds like a very
I like that.
that's good. I like that. Joy,
Goal for the weekend?
should go for the weekend.
I have more than one.
Oh,
One
Okay.
is to get this under control.
okay.
Um,
Maybe you and Ross can trade tips once we
that's
go
probably a
off.
good idea.
Have you considered a mohawk? Because I have been. I'm desperate for a mohawk right now.
And then I'm
Have
gonna,
you seen this bullshit?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yes.
See, that's
Yeah.
hot. That's hot on a
That's
guy.
some great hair.
It's just not. My name is Inigo Montoyo. That's what my hair is like. My other goal is I'm going to see if my son will wear pants this weekend. We're going to give it a go.
Is-
He didn't
now
last
is-
weekend.
Oh, okay.
There's so many other
it was
questions
just
that
a
follow that
weekend.
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say.
He wears
I
underwear.
know that.
Well, that's good.
You-
I
you
guess
know what
we
I'm
did.
talking about.
Yeah, we did discuss
Joel?
that. Sure.
And then I might also sit on concrete for 20 minutes in pants.
Please do.
See what
Please do,
happens.
because I'm dying to know.
I'll report
Okay.
back. That's all I
All
got.
right. Okay, Paul, goal.
Oh, wow.
To try not to
You-
work,
you-
because
you've
that's
had so much
that's a
time.
hard thing.
Yeah,
Because this is something that anyone who's worked at home for any length of time realizes that home and work are one and the same, and that distancing gets really hard in terms of, especially if you don't have I have a designated office, so it's a little bit easier. But if you don't, it's hard not to come downstairs and be like, oh, I should do this email, or oh, I should communicate with this person, or oh, I should do that. And I'm falling into old habits, which was every now and then just working on the weekend or taking a couple hours out of the week that I said I'll make up on the weekend. And I don't think that's healthy, especially now. So it will be to get as much done as I can today so that I don't have to work over the weekend.
that is
That's
a good
good.
one.
Mhm.
That is, yeah. My old habit of working from home has been the staying up until 2 or 3 in the morning,
Like Australia.
like in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, you're on Australian time. Oh.
Yes, I'm in Australia too. So, yeah. Let's see. Goal for me. Aside from starting Tiger King, I don't have a whole lot of anything else that I want to try to accomplish this weekend. but I do want to get into Tiger King.
You should put me on mute. I'll do it myself.
There's not anything
So-
substantive from Tiger King. It's just enjoyable in a horrifying way.
Yeah, well,
It's on my
I'm
list as
looking
well.
forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Well, then that will do it for this. Yeah, I think we'll try this again next Friday with a panel of people. So any of you that want to get back on next time, that's fine. Or we'll see who wants to get on and do this. Thank you guys, everybody, and we will talk to you later.